This video explains how to make links come out and in at given positions in nodes. By default, users can connect nodes from any point to any point. There are diagrams, like an org chart for instance, where you want links to go out and come in from the bottom and top side of a node respectively. In such cases, you use anchor patterns. The anchor pattern is applied on a node and specifies how links connect from and to this node. The anchor pattern is applied on existing nodes, so we will handle the node created event to apply an anchor pattern to newly drawn nodes. The event data for node created gives us the new node, and we can apply the anchor pattern on it. Let's check the event data first. Here is node, one of the properties. Here is our event handler. We get the newly created node, and there we will use its anchor pattern property. And here is the anchor pattern property. We can assign it from a string that specifies the ID or use static fields. Let's look at the public fields. We have the top in bottom out pattern, and we will use it. Let's change the brush color of newly nodes to recognize if the event handler is called. Now, as you'll see, when we try to connect nodes, we see only two anchors. Even if we try to connect nodes from other sides, we cannot. What happens if we change the anchor pattern to left in, right out? That's a pattern suitable for decision diagrams, for instance. It shows the process of making a decision. It can also illustrate a production chain and so on. As you can see, we can connect nodes now only from the right side to the left side. These are useful patterns, but occasionally you will need to specify more than that. In this case, you use custom anchor patterns. Custom anchor patterns are instances of the anchor pattern class where you provide a list with anchor points. The x and y coordinate of each point range from 0 to 100 and are calculated as a percent from the width and height of the node. The constructor of the anchor pattern class accepts also arguments that specify if the anchor point allows incoming and outgoing links. Let's create 2 points, one at the top left corner of the node, which will be for incoming links, and the other in the middle of the bottom side. Let's try our sample. Nothing seems to happen differently. Let's look at our code. The problem is that we haven't defined the points as an array. Now, as you can see, the anchor points render exactly as expected. We can use the other parameters of anchor point to specify how the point is marked. This is done with the mark style enumeration. We choose mark style circle for the incoming points. The next parameter is the color of the point. Let's choose a nice color, using the online color picker of W3 Schools. We apply the same parameters to the other incoming anchor point, and we make the outgoing point red. The points look exactly as we want. Let's add a few more incoming points, evenly distributed along the top side of the shape. Here they are. Now, if we are working on an online application that enables users to build dynamically a hierarchy, they can do this in a nice and neat manner. That was all for this video tutorial. Thank you for watching, and thank you for your interest in MindFusion Developer Tools.